Hi everyone. Today I will be sharing the resource called Diverse BookFinder. It is an online search engine to help enrich your classroom library with more diverse and multilingual texts. So, what is Diverse BookFinder? It's an online database of diverse texts for picture books, middle grade texts, and young adult books. It presents texts that center Black and Indigenous people, as well as people of color, as the main characters or the topics of the text. So the focus isn't on representation in other characters beyond the main characters or the overall theme or focus of the text itself. The purpose of the collection is to be that, a collection. It's not a list of recommended titles, although I'll dive a little bit more into this in a minute. So, from their website, the main purpose of the Diverse Bookfinder is to provide a comprehensive collection of children's and young adult books with characters from diverse backgrounds. The goal of including both positive recommendations for diverse texts as well as all diverse texts available is to allow those positive and negative trends within children's literature and young adults literature to become visible, and also to help educators and all people reading and reading to children to become advocates for diversity within literature, and also to be able to evaluate texts and determine their efficacy in terms of diverse representation as well as other features of the text. So, the Diverse Bookfinder also only collects books that are published and distributed in the United States. So, the primary set of these books is located in Maine, but most books are available in public libraries or through local or state centered booksellers. So we can take a look quickly at those collections. It shares a little bit of that information as well as what they don't collect. So the focus really is on representation through human characters, unless they are as from a specific cultural context or are supporting those types of stories being told. That being said, the website also has a separate section where they highlight books with a variety of topics, as well as provide resources to help educators or librarians determine the quality of a different text. So we can take a quick jump into their website, and you can see there are different links that will pull you to recommended books based on topic. There are also different articles or websites that could help people be able to better determine the quality of the diverse books and racially and culturally diverse books that they are exposing students to. One element of the website that I really loved was this data of the representation in picture books. So the Diverse Bookfinder took those 6,685 approximate picture books that they have accumulated and broke them down by demographic of representation. And if you dive into their website, you can also see that you can look at how those characters are represented within the text as well. And you can do this for different demographics, different racial groups, and get a little bit more information on what kind of representation children are seeing in their books. How to use the database: if you go onto their website, you will be able to see a very large database, and there are also filters or tags that you can use to help support with your finding of different topics, different themes. So if I wanted to find a story that had Middle Eastern, North American, or Arab representation, I can find 221 matching books. And then I could also add filters on top of this to better find a text that's fitting my needs. And from this list, I can then find how to access that book, as well as other key features of the text. And I can use these as hyperlinks to narrow down my search on the website, which is a really great feature. The final element of the website that I'll discuss is their opportunity to evaluate your own classroom library. So the Diverse Bookfinder offers a collection analysis tool for educators and librarians to use that helps you determine if you have a rich array of diverse texts within your library and how to better enrich that library for your children and students. So, Diverse Bookfinder is a great opportunity for educators, librarians, and families to use to find a wide range of diverse, culturally and racially diverse texts for children, as well as middle schoolers and young adults. And it also gives you the opportunity to access different resources and tools to better understand the representation that we are seeing in children's literature. So I hope that it's a resource that can benefit your classroom or your library at home.